Hello, Capricorn. I am the Awakened Dreamer, and I'm here to give you your monthly money and career tarot reading for the month of January 2021 to start off this new year. And I do want to, of course, take this moment to express my gratitude and appreciation for all of your likes and comments, and if you're new to the channel, subscriptions, of course. And I meditated on the energy overall in regards to the subject for you before beginning the reading, and the message that came through was knowing that success is ahead. Knowing that success is ahead. So let's get started. Let's first do some shuffling so we can pull a couple messages from the Energy Oracle deck. While I shuffle, if you are brand new to the channel, welcome. And it is good to be aware of the fact that when I shuffle, I do take jumper or flyer cards. And when guided to, I do take from the bottom or top of the deck. And this is a general reading for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So, of course, do what you can to apply it to your individual situation. Take what resonates and leave, the rest for whoever else it's meant for. But even when this resonates, make sure you check out the readings for your Moon and Rising sign as well, because you never know, not just your Sun sign. You never know if there are messages waiting for you in the other readings as well. Alrighty, what do we have to begin this Capricorn reading? January 2021, money and career. Ooh, flew out. What else do we have? Interesting. Do you have anything else to begin for Capricorn, money and career? January. Thank you, Spirit. I think there's one more. Or two. That was a very somber ending to them all flying out. Ooh, door to value, my friend. Absolutely. There is an opportunity. It just feels like you're walking through this door to value, to success, to financial comfort. And like the overall message says, you know deep down that success is ahead for you. Nothing but. Taking it. Beautiful. Let's gather them up here. And we have broken heart. It's interesting because a similar kind of feeling, I believe it was the Three of Swords, came out in Virgo's money and career read for the same month, which I just finished, and it just feels like it may resurface somehow mentally or emotionally past career or financial situations that sort of left you feeling brokenhearted in one way, shape, or form, or distraught, leaving you questioning who you can trust when it comes to your money and when it comes to, your career as a whole. But it just feels like, maybe needing to heal some of those emotions in order to kind of move forward with the new year. Then we have appreciation. Feels like there will be a highlight at some point in the month on your need for, or your longing for, a sense of appreciation when it comes to your work. And I feel like you'll get it. It'll be sort of you kind of communicating that with the universe in some way, shape, or form, and it bouncing back, you kind of getting that blessing of appreciation and recognition coming from soul connections or your coworkers, your boss, whatever it is for you, clientele, customers. And we have caring connections. Interesting. It feels like a month where you will either work with some soul connections in order to move towards the success or to sort of add to it. Or you will meet new soul connections, new caring connections through your work. Can be different for everybody, but it feels like a soul connection or two will play a role in your success moving forward. And you'll sort of understand that. You'll kind of realize that, make that revelation, connect the pieces, if you will. Therefore, understanding somebody's placement or multiple people's placement in your life. Wow. And then we have Angel of Strength. And so it feels like a month where you're going to be realizing how strong you truly are, like how much you've overcome at the end of the day when it comes to your finances, you know, how much you've had to overcome and deal with and achieve when it comes to your career as a whole. And moving forward, I don't feel you will forget, Capricorn, how strong you truly are. I don't think Spirit in the universe is going to let you. And I think it's also very much side by side. Makes sense I put it there. Has a lot to do with you healing some of those emotions and whatnot from past situations. And then journey. And so it feels like you will start moving into the new year, you know, throughout January. View this more as a journey, as an adventure. You know, your career, sort of reflecting back what you went through in 2020 and, you know, even before then, and thinking you have a lot to experience in the new year, in January, moving forward. So just kind of viewing it more as an adventure, as a journey. And then let's do some shuffling and pull 6 tarot cards. A simple 6 card spread, if you will. Interestingly enough, we got 6 of those as well. One shuffle down. Ooh, Queen of Swords and 9 of Cups and the split deck, my friend. It feels like even recently, but most definitely in January, you're going to be in a kind of Queen of Swords mindset, willing to cut people, places, and situations out, especially when it comes to your money and career. If a job isn't working, bye-bye. If somebody, it could be, you know, questionable when it comes to your finances, bye-bye. And the 9 of Cups is leaving you feeling very fulfilled. You know, like you only have really 1 cup left to fill, but otherwise you're jumping in for joy. You know, feeling like these changes are leaving you feeling this way, but also the inner knowing that you have success ahead, as well as the success that does occur just within this 1 month. Simply a taste of what's to come in the next year ahead, as well as, you know, your future in general. Alrighty, Spirit, what do we have for Capricorn to continue this monthly money career read for January 2021? Thank you, Spirit, to continue this reading for Capricorn. Keep them coming. And out it comes again. Interesting. You should feel blessed already, my friend, to have a 9 of Cups coming out twice within 1 money and career monthly read. Anyways, keep them coming for Capricorn. Wow. We're going to pull the last 2 from the top of the deck. Okay. We have the Fool card at the bottom of the deck, and I feel like there's a sense of you sort of going with the flow a bit more moving into the new year. Again, having the inner knowing of success being ahead, just sort of trusting that things are going to work out. Knowing, once again. Starting off with the 9 of Cups. So the month and the year starts off with you feeling, once again, very abundant, very content, but very happy. Just sort of feeling like, wow, things are going to work out. Kind of wanting to jump for joy, tell everybody how much success you have ahead of you at the end of the day. Probably not the best idea, but it just feels like you start off the month and the year on a beautiful, beautiful, abundant note. And being side by side with door to value, it makes sense. It just feels like you're deciding to walk through that door to value, to success, to abundance. Something may have happened towards the end of 2020, or the year might start off with you sort of getting a brand new opportunity, whether it's a new job or a leg up when it comes to your career somehow. Maybe a new opportunity to value, to make more money, a new form of income, if you will. Interesting. And we're moving right along to the second card, which is the Emperor. And so you move on to the middle of the first half of the month, and you're feeling very in charge, I want to say. But again, in a very Fool card kind of way, sort of knowing that things are going to work out, but at the same time deciding, you know what, it's time to co-create with spirit as well. What a beautiful realization when you just sort of know things are going to work out, trusting in the process, trusting in how things are going to unfold, but at the same time co-creating with spirit, with the universe. Absolutely beautiful. As you can see here, you're planning, thinking ahead, your next move when it comes to your career, when it comes to your finances, thinking about how are you going to maintain this Nine of Cups sort of contentment and happiness and joy, this level of abundance. Yeah, of course, it's very much a mental state, and you do realize that, but it feels like you're also sort of planning what to do to maintain this sort of status when it comes to your finances and your career. Moving right along, we have the Three of Pentacles. So you wrap up or make your way to wrap up the first half of the month, and you're getting this, exactly, the sense of appreciation, the sense of recognition from coworkers, from clientele, from customers, from just soul connections. You're going to be so surprised. People will not only, it feels like you're going to be recognized and appreciated for all the work you've been putting into you in your life in general, but also just, very much a highlight on the success with a business or a project or a career choice of yours. That was quite a risk at one point, I feel. Or maybe it wasn't a risk, but is at the very least, you're showing success when it comes to it. And you know that there's more success ahead of you. And it's almost like when you know that deep down, you kind of have that thought process, that optimistic sort of outlook, how the appreciation and recognition easily comes towards you. Interesting. Nine of Pentacles to move on to the second half of the spread / month. And I mean, absolutely beautiful, my friend. You have the Nine of Pentacles aligned with the Nine of Cups. Absolutely amazing energy. So you start the second half of the month reaching for that financial comfort, for that success, for that abundance. Knowing that it is yours to reach for. Simply feeling really good about all that you have to look forward to. Knowing that you can have it all at the end of the day, and I mean, who's going to stop you? If you're not going to stop yourself, then you're going to have it, right? And it's side by side with this appreciation card, and Spirit in the universe is saying, see, we knew that you wanting and needing and longing for this appreciation recognition would leave you sort of feeling more independent, sort of striving to achieve and reach once again for more of the success and abundance and overall happiness when it comes to your career. Nice. Moving on to the Star card. It's interesting because we have a very similar kind of, it's a more colorful second half is what I'm noticing. Anyway, so the Star card. And so I wasn't surprised to see this pop out, to be honest with you, because we have the Broken Heart card in the beginning. And so it feels like around the middle of the second half of the month, you're going to sort of have to deal with some of those emotions that resurface, healing some of them so that you can welcome in more and more of that success, more of those blessings and opportunities from the universe that you more than deserve, because you've been working hard for it, and this is, that this is part of the process, being aligned with the Emperor when it comes to co-creating and manifesting with spirit in the universe. This is part of your destined plan. You'll be able to make the best of all the success you have ahead of you once you kind of deal with what keeps popping up occasionally, that you maybe keep reliving in your head. But I feel like you'll be mature about it. You'll do what's necessary at the end of the day. The World to finish off on such a beautiful note. So you finish off the month feeling like things are coming full circle, like things are starting to change for you. feeling very kind of light and happy and just feeling successful. So along with this Three of Pentacles, and it all ties back to that appreciation, that recognition you're getting, and there's just more of that to come because, once again, you even know at the end of the day that there's more success ahead of you. And so what's to say there isn't going to be more appreciation and recognition that comes with it? All right? And it just feels like you are enjoying your world, your career that you've created for yourself, that you're creating, your sort of success overall. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas, and we have now, I'm looking the major number, the angel number rather, of 99. So major change and transformation. Look up the angel number meaning for 99, my friends. Let's continue by doing some shuffling and pulling a message or two from the Soul's Journey deck. To continue this Capricorn reading, my friends, rather Spirit, for our Capricorn friends, money and career. Thank you, Spirit. Bear with me, doing a lot of readings today. Okay, we have some. Worry. I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome, absolutely. I feel like that's something that's being like ingrained in your brain moving forward. You won't forget it, I'm sure. And then we have love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Speaking about falling back in love with the success in the life that you have ahead of you, but also sort of taking on a more optimistic outlook while being one with that inner knowing of all of the amazing abundance you have ahead of you. And then we have surrender. I can release my need to control. I came up in Virgo's reading as well. You absolutely, there will be a highlight throughout the month of you needing to surrender to the process, to Spirit, to how things are unraveling. And I don't think you will have an issue with this at all. In adversity, I can accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Absolutely. Everything you've gone through, my friend, when it comes to obstacles and challenges with your finances and your career, all play a role. All have kind of led you to the intelligent, wise, experienced individual you are, which will help you take on new experiences moving forward. And then pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Absolutely. I feel like starting the new year in January, moving through, you will sort of take on a new sense of pride, feeling proud of what you've overcome, who you are, and what you have achieved and what you will moving forward when it comes to your career and your financial goals. Let's finish off this beautiful reading by pulling a couple messages from the Starseeds Oracle deck. Thank you, Spirit. What else do we have for Capricorn? Let's just move these on over. We have channel. You are a channel through which healing energy reaches the world. Yes. When you're in this beautiful, optimistic, successful mindset, my friend, you are such a healing energy in this world. And I feel like that's something you'll realize throughout the month of January. Bear with me, the cards got all messed up. Anyways, signs. The universe has been gently nudging you forward by revealing to you signs and synchronicities. Pay attention. The fact that you got a 99 number coming up in your reading, you may be seeing, angel numbers like that, 1111, 77, 99, all of these, are them trying to communicate with you, your guides, your angels, trying to remind you, not that I feel like you need much of a reminder, but once again, that you have so much success ahead of you. And to finish off this reading, surrender. Surrender your need to control the outcome. Just be with life in this present moment. Absolutely. And we were talking about that with the surrender card, releasing your need to control and just being one with the process and, the present moment. And once again, why do you need to stress over the future or the past when you know you have so much success ahead of you at the end of the day? With that said and done, I once again more than appreciate all of your likes, comments, and of course subscriptions to this lovely channel. Hope this reading was truly helpful, but more importantly, hope you have the most amazing month, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Capricorn.